Hey guys, after thinking long and hard about your animation project, I decided it would make the most sense to use a fable. So we're going to be picking any of Aesop's fables that are free to read and download and print, and then you're going to record yourself doing it using any system. You can use your phone to record yourself talk, like reading the fable. You can do voices and etc. They're short. That's the benefit of it. They're usually less than a page, and it's like maybe 5 sentences, 10 sentences max. So it's quick and easy. Like this whole video that you see in front of you here is just under a minute, and this is the whole Aesop fable, the frogs and the ox. And then you're going to use still images and very simple movement in Premiere. Or if you want to get a little bit more interesting, you can definitely use Animate or if you want to do stop motion, anything you want to do. I just use some still images and very simple movement animation to make this. So let's real quick. I've composed this of well, I just closed one. Two separate sequences. So I have a sequence called Frogs. That is the second part of my story where the frogs are talking. And then the first part, which is the ox stepping on a frog, which I just realized I've got to do two things. I want to make sure my graphic is filling my entire screen. So I'm going to zoom in a little bit, and I'm going to move this up just a little. And then I'm going to move my ox off screen a little more at the beginning. Wrong way, that way. I don't want to see his head because I want him. What you're going to see is he'll walk out. Now, he's not walking in the traditional animation sense. He's just gliding across, but that's fine. He crushed the young frog into the. Now, I've integrated sound effects. So you hear a splat sound there. When the frogs are going, you'll see I have track 2. I have a sound of a ribbit, and I've got a sound of him inhaling, and I have a pop sound effect for the end of the story, so that when it's all said and done, he pops. So I kept my animation very simple, but it's using the same ideas of a fable that has a moral lesson. The moral lesson of this one is to do not attempt the impossible. The frog can't be bigger than an ox, and yet he's insisting that it couldn't have been this big, and he puffs himself up so much that he explodes. This is a simple process, simple animation. It's as easy as that. Like again, look, I could have found a better background where it actually looks like they're sitting on something, but I just was doing this real fast. Soon missed the little one and asked his brothers and sisters what had become of him. So as the frog puffs up, I make the frog get a little bigger. Was he as big as this? Oh, and then he does it again. He could not have been bigger than this. And then towards the end, when he's finally, his arrogance has got the best of him, he keeps expanding, expanding, expanding. Until all at once, she burst. And that's it. That's my movie. I put those two sequences together on this timeline. So I made a third sequence, and I named it the full movie, and I just dropped my two individual sequences on it. That's the way to kind of compartmentalize your project. And that's it. That's what I'm asking you to do for your animation project.